the Sega Spetrum, a fan's plead for some more Shenmue, and what's around the corner. This is Quick Game News. We all love Sega, including old farts like me, but what is this I've heard about the Sega Spectrum? Well, at E3 there was an apparent image leak that has been critically called a fake, but there may be some truth in this. Sega's last console, the Sega Dreamcast, was discontinued in March 2001, but since then there has been some speculation of a new console to come, but Sega, are they really considering something like this Spectrum? In 2001, the company revealed that they are going to be withdrawing themselves as a console manufacturer. So if this Spectrum really is something, it may just be an online arcade platform or a digital storefront. What are your thoughts? And if this leaked image really is something that implies that a new console is in the pipeline, I very much doubt this, would there be a good move for the console or the company? Or would it just be the wrong time altogether?
Welcome to Hong Kong!
Okay, moving on. Shenmue fans all over the world are aiding in giving life back to the Shenmue saga. It's called Shenmue Tweetathon. It's a monthly event initiated by the Shenmue fan group Team U. The campaign pleads and requests for everyone worldwide for Sega to give the game creator Yu Suzuki the Shenmue license so he can finish his work. The hashtag is #GiveYou the Shenmue license. It is used to drive a movement on Twitter and has so far been pretty successful and growing by the numbers through every installment. Set in the mid-1980s, actually in 1986 the game kicks off, the year I was born if you want to know how old I am. The game focuses on a young teenage martial artist called Ryu Hazuki who witnesses his father die by the hands of a martial artist called Lon Di. And resolved with anger, Ryu embarks on an epic adventure to discover the truth about his father's past and to seek revenge for his father's murder. This news is really exciting for me as Shenmue is my favourite game of all time. For far too long though, video game players who have experienced Yu Suzuki's 1999 epic adventure game have been left hanging, including myself, as the series was left unfinished after they released Shenmue 2 for the Sega Dreamcast and the Microsoft Xbox. A good channel I would recommend you checking out if you're a big fan of Sega is check out the Sega Nerds podcast. They recently had an interview with the voice actor for Ryu Hazuki, Corey Marshall. I really enjoyed the interview. I haven't finished watching it all yet. It is a really long podcast, but check the link in the description for that. Okay, so what's around the corner? As a gamer, I like to make sure that I know what's coming out, but it feels like it's a bit dry at the moment. It sounds like I'm doing the weather. There's no major titles out for the consoles. Let's look a bit further ahead. We've got Mirror's Edge 2 that there's a trailer being recently released for. That looks pretty epic. But keeping in fashion with today's episode, talking about Sega, we've got Sonic Lost World that looks like it's going to be making its debut on the 3DS. But this could be an exclusive for the Wii U and the 3DS also. It actually looks a little bit like Mario Galaxy. Actually, IGN said this on their actual vlog themselves. They think it looks a bit like... The theme of it is a bit like Mario Galaxy. I would say it's a bit of a cross between... I sort of disagree with the Mario Galaxy thing. People are always throwing things in like that. But it definitely has a similar art style to the actual Sonic 4 that recently came out. Well, it's been out for a year, I guess. But it was recently in the Steam sale. And yeah, I think that's going to be a really awesome game. Mario Galaxy actually was released in November 2007, so that was actually a few years ago. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the new format for the show. This is Quick Game News. There's going to be some Quick Game Spotlights out too soon. I'm obviously want to put a bit more production into these videos, but I want to say thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the references in the description too, and actually check out the podcast too of the Sega Nerds. And thanks for watching, guys, and I shall be seeing you soon.